So for the first mailbag for this year, we asked everybody on our Facebook and our Instagram to give us their bold predictions for 2024, and there were definitely some bold takes. We got almost 1,000 submissions, which is pretty good. Probably too much. So I've picked out my favorites, and we're going to give them
probably
a rating.
the more vanilla ones, but
yeah,
but a lot of them aren't likely. So if the people are predicting these.
There was some that Facebook automatically hid, I think. So,
that'll happen.
yeah, those won't go to mention. But we're going to give them a rating from 1 to 5, 5 being the most likely to happen, 1 being the least likely to happen. And we're going to start with the ones that a lot of people picked. So, a lot of numerous ones. We're going to fly through these. So, a lot of people picked Melbourne to drop out of the 8.
So 1 to 5.
Yep.
2.
I'm going to give it a 2 as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I could see that happening, but I don't think it's likely.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just with the list. Collingwood back to back, probably the most popular comment that we got.
3. Like it's kind of sitting on the fence. It's so hard to go back to back.
Yeah. Statistically, it's
not easy. And just with where the competition sits. Yeah, I'll say 3. Certainly can't rule. Like they're one of the probably. I think they're their favourite, and I probably don't have them in the grand final.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 2. Just like I said it last year as well, but they all the games they won really closely. So, like it's not like they would.
Yeah, I don't factor that into it too much. I just have Brisbane probably ahead of them.
Yeah,
Carlton on par, GWS Sydney next. So
yeah,
good chance. Just very hard to do.
Very nice. A lot of people picking Essendon to win a final.
2. I don't have them making finals.
Yeah, I've got them 1. I don't think it happens this year. I don't think I make it. A lot of people pick Carlton to finish 9th.
Very funny.
Specifically,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's specifically 9th, then it's a 1.
Yeah.
If it's outside the 8, then I guess like the best chance they have is probably at 9th. But it's a 1. If it's a 1, if they're missing finals, it's probably still a 1 or a 2.
I'm going to give it
it's
a 2.
Probably a 1.
Yeah,
I had Melbourne at 2. I think Carlton would probably be more stable.
Yeah,
I'll go 1 for that.
I'll give him a 2. I can see it happening. Especially just getting a little bit too big for their britches, I reckon. So this one from Adam Richards, a backman to win the Brownlow medal.
1.
That's a 1.
1.
Yeah,
it'd be
Tom
Stewart, Jack Sinclair.
I can see Stewart winning a Brownlow.
I'm just trying to think.
He's the best chance, I think, out of everyone.
Yeah. Darcy Moore, Sam Taylor, James Sicily, Hayden Young, if he gets flagged. But I think he can only win it if he's playing midfield. Like,
yeah. Or someone that plays that can drop back and plays in midfield.
Dacos is the same. I think he could be considered a defender last year and probably would have won it if he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
So if it's the same for Dacos, which I don't think it will be, I think he's midfield this year.
Sheasel if they won enough games.
He's kind of following that Dacos blueprint. Yeah. 1.
Okay. This one from Brant Nicholson, Adelaide top 4.
3. Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Can't rule it out. I don't have them in it, but I can't rule them out. It's probably like Collingwood winning the flag. I don't have them. Not tipping it, but certainly a chance.
This one from John White, Lions flag.
I've got it at 4. Like I'm not saying it's definitely happening.
Yeah,
I'm tipping them for the flag, so I can't really go anything lower.
I'll give that one a 4 as well. Helen Hallas Swans flag.
3. Probably have them 4th in line. I haven't been ahead of GWS, but probably Collingwood, Brisbane, Carlton ahead of them.
I'm going to give it a 2. I think there's probably 5 or 6 teams. I think that a better chance at a flag. I think.
Yeah, okay.
Stephen Sheridan, Saints to win the flag.
1.
Well,
nothing really against St Kilda. I just probably don't have them in the top 8 this year. So
1. I think they're a better chance for top 8 than a flag, but
you don't say.
Yeah.
Next.
Brody M27, the flag mantle 2024.
That's
1.
That's a 1. Love to see it. But
that's
a
1.
Yeah.
I don't have them. I don't have them making the 8. This one from Clinton Sharonberg, Port to win a second AFL premiership.
2 or 3, 2.5.
I'm going to give it a 2.
I'll probably lean to a 3. I'll round up. Yeah, it's a chance. Like we mentioned earlier in the show.
Yeah. I think they're good for the 8. They're good to win a final. I don't think I can have them going on to win the flag.
I think everyone forgets how young Rosie and Butters are.
Yeah.
Just like if they're staying on course.
Yeah.
And then you had Horn Francis in and Ollie Wines. Yeah, it's a 3. It's a 3 for me.
Yep. Okay. Justin Barker, very bold. Swans will win every game this year and then go on to win the grand final.
That's definitely happening.
1. I don't know. Has there ever been a season where someone's won every game?
Bombers 2000, but like, not quite. Like there's been close, but it's almost,
okay.
It's impossible.
It's
not impossible. Yeah. It's just like how often these days do you get clubs winning 20 games?
Yeah. Daniel Mooney, Jordan Dawson, Brownlow medal.
Like if we go back earlier, like if Crows are booking themselves in the top 4, I think Dawson might. He didn't poll that well last year. Like Rankin had more votes than he did. But if they're up there, he's definitely going to be a big part of why. But I think it's guys like Rankin, it's guys
they'll
like
still vote on him.
Yeah, it's other guys that also step up.
Yeah.
So 2. Like,
2?
Certainly not a bad chance. Probably 2.5, 3. Like
there's no.
He's going to be up there. 2 then. Like he could be up there, but after not polling that well last year, I think it was 13 votes. Rankin had 15.
Yeah. Yeah, 2. I think 2.
Then again, could be just that one year where people maybe recognise him a bit more. And this year is the year that he polls well. So 2 still.
Done. MJ Rag says Bombers' streak of no finals wins continues.
Yeah, well, if I had them at a 2 for missing the finals.
Yeah.
Making the finals or winning a final.
It's probably winning a finals. Yeah,
it's probably a 4.
That's I'm going to say that's a 5. I reckon that's pretty much a guarantee to happen. Yeah, not winning a final. Yeah. Riley Burke, Kangaroos to finish above Richmond.
2. Like if I'm predicting a ladder, they're not far off each other.
Yeah.
On the ladder though, on wins columns, it's probably a little bit different.
Yeah, I think Richmond have too much
very similar
winning experience.
Just similar to last year. I think they're probably only a couple rungs away from each other. But wins, it's a bit of a different conversation, and North are probably a bit further back than you think. Could make a jump. Richmond can go down. I don't think it goes that far on both ends though.
Yeah. That's a 2. Yeah. Where are we up to? Arda Selika. Richmond to win the flag.
It's a 2.
That's a 2.
Can't rule them out. Like we said earlier, Tom Lynch is fit. Rest of the forward line works. Midfield stays fit. Everyone stays fit.
It's one. It's
like and like
everything has to go right for that to happen.
Yeah, but it certainly could. Certainly could happen. Yeah.
Okay. Matt Drinkwater. Larky is the 2024 Coleman medalist. Don't hate it.
3.
Yeah.
Probably could be 4. Like if you're working.
I mean, what did it come last year? Like 3?
Yeah. The most accurate kick in the league by some distance.
Yeah.
It's just about getting the ball to him, and B, the amount of opposition focus that's on him, because they don't have that many more tall threats. So if Dersma can pop up and kind of help take that load, if it's a Tyler Sellers or a Coleman Jones or a Zerha, if he just gets a bit more help, which obviously might take some goals away from him, but just lessens the focus on the opposition of him, then he certainly could beat his 71 goals last year from 100 shots.
Yeah. I think it's
kicks accurately against 3 or a 4 for me.
Yeah. Peter Franks, Caleb Windsor to win the Rising Star. Love that.
3. Sounds like he'll play a bit.
That's the only thing. He might not actually play.
You got to play like 17, 18 games.
Yeah.
Which a lot of rookies do now.
Yeah.
Like Reed will. You'd think Curtin will. This is all if they stay fit. McKercher probably will. Angus Sheldrick's probably a smoky from the Swans in his 3rd year. Riley Sanders probably plays a lot of game time. Windsor probably will, but there's probably a couple of those guys that are ahead of him.
I think, probably a 3. There's a lot. There's a lot
3.
there.
He's up there.
Yeah. This one from Apostolos HD. Harley Reid doesn't win the Rising Star. Instead, the winner is Dan Curtin.
4.
Yep.
like, I might not have Reed winning it. I'll probably have Curtin on his level. I guess 4 is probably more for if Harley Reid doesn't win it. Dan Curtin winning it, and like both happening, Dan Curtin winning it ahead of Reid is probably maybe a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
But Reid not winning it, probably a...
Is Curtin that much of a lock to...
No, I don't think so. I think Reid's probably still favourite, but I'm not tipping him. It's really hard. It's going to be a really tight year. I think I'm going McKercher.
Okay.
Ahead of both of them. So I guess overall it's probably a 2 or a 3.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably not that likely.
All right. So a lot of people put this one through. So Gold Coast to make the finals. Pretty bold.
3.
Yep.
Yeah, 3. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's 3. They I don't know. There's that middle pack that's like it could. Yeah, I reckon it'll be one of those seasons where it comes down to the last game again.
Definitely could. I probably don't have him in the 8, but definitely could.
Yeah,
just 3.
3. All right.
Fancy.
Matt Saunders, Lions versus Carlton grand final.
This is a 4. 3, 4.
Yeah.
I've got those are the 2 teams I've got in the grand final. Like if I'm predicting.
Okay.
I don't think I've given a 5 yet, but like.
Carlton, I just don't see Carlton making it for me.
I have Carlton back up in the top 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see the Lions there. For me, it's a 2. I don't see Carlton making it. I think there's a lot of teams that are ahead of them, like GWS. Lachlan Clark says Dockers top 8. Sorry for laughing.
We had flag mantle earlier.
Top 8.
Disrespect. 2 or a 3.
2.
I don't have them in the 8, so it's probably a 2.
No, I think there's a lot of residual damage from last year as well. All right. Andrew Butler, North to win the premiership.
1.
Bold.
5.
That's a bold one.
That's happening.
Yeah. Damien Roberts, North to make the 8.
That's a 1.
That's still a 1.
Yeah.
Matthew Bates, Dusty will be AA.
I think last year was his last chance. And he probably should have made it.
I don't know. He plays every game. I mean, it's a 2. But if he plays every game, because AA, I feel like is a lot of name recognition. He wants
squad maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably have a 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yep.
All right, and Vanessa Muscat. It'll be the first and last time we have the 0 round. So
I'm
opening
going to say
round.
it's a 4, just because I feel like if NRL goes to Vegas and they want to take advantage again, I feel like they might just call it round 1.
Yeah,
just make things so much easier.
I don't know.
Now that people are used to it. Now people are used to it because I think they didn't want to call it round 1 this year because people would be a bit up in arms that Carlton and Richmond aren't opening the season. So we're calling it round 0 is a bit of a okay. Well, if they just call it round 1 next year. So round 0, it could still happen like the split thing, but just call it round 1.
Yeah. I think that's a 4 as well. All right, so now honorable mentions. These are just bold takes that I enjoyed. I don't think it's worth rating any of these, but we'll do it anyway. So
all right.
Bodie Derek 11, Freo finished between 6th to 11th depending on performance. Which
is that a take?
I don't know. I mean, everything depends on performance, right?
Well, it's a 5 then. Like, if we're depending on performance, the performance is good or bad or okay. They could finish anywhere between those. So
my take is that Freo will finish somewhere depending on performance.
That's bold.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Apostolos HD. This is my favourite one, I think. Nick Dacos will punch Finn McGuinness and will receive a 10-week suspension. 1?
Yeah.
Although there is every year I feel like there's like a massive suspension.
Next.
And we've already got one this year.
10 weeks.
Taron Thomas. So
10 weeks.
10-week suspension.
We don't get 10-week suspensions.
What, for a punch?
Oh, no, you would, but I'm saying that doesn't happen every year. Hardly happens ever.
I mean, I feel like there's a big one every year, but
it gets them like 3-4 weeks.
Should have been Maynard with the 10 weeks.
Next.
All right, D Tibbsy. No, actually, this is probably my favourite one. Ralton Roberts to return to the AFL.
5. Get him back. I don't know. Next.
Mark Blithman says there will be 14 rule changes in 15 weeks.
As in over the course or in 15 weeks?
Over the course of, over the course of the season, yeah. By round 15, there's going to be 14 rule changes.
Right. One.
Well, they've already got 3 this year. I think they've taken out whistling.
They're just amendments.
They're rule changes. They count.
Just tweaking and
leave the game alone. All right. Ash Oaks, Seagull to play 5 or less senior games. Now I had to double check with this one. Is there a player named Seagull, or is that a nickname?
I don't know.
Or is this an actual Seagull?
I'm trying to think of it as like a defender who gets known for like as the Seagull, like picking up the cheap touches out the back. I don't know.
There's a lizard.
Yeah.
So who would be as?
That's what I'm saying. Jake Lloyd maybe, but Jake Lloyd plays every game. I don't know who Seagull is. Ash, I'm sorry, but
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And finally, from Simon Rayner.
Finally.
There's a bit on this one. So, Crows to be trailing in the grand final by 5 points.
Right.
Ben Keys kicks a behind on the siren. Crows win by 5 points, and Nixie's hair grows back.
Kicks a behind on the siren, and they win by 5
and
points?
They win by 5 points.
Oh, wait. So they're down by 5 points. They've kicked like a goal and 3 more behinds.
No, it just says Ben Keys kicks a behind on the siren.
Crows win by 5 points.
Yeah.
So were they down by 1 point, and then
if that comes into play with the rule changes, I think if they change the rules
and allow Matthew Nix to get hair transplants.
Yeah, I think midway through the year, Matthew Nix is gonna go to Turkey and come back with some hair. I think it's not a 0. It's probably a 1, but it's possible.
Well, we didn't have 0 on this, so it has to be a 1. So it's unlikely. We can't rule it out.
Well, we have round 0. Everything's possible in AFL. So thank you everybody for sending in your bold predictions. Definitely some bold ones in there.